So, French girls, what the heck? Oh, why are French girls so unbelievably stunning? I just don't understand. Life is not fair. If I could eat croissants and baguettes and drink wine all day long and never get fat, I would be so happy. When Amelie came out, I was a sophomore in high school, a junior in high school, and that movie just impacted me in such a profound way. It just revolutionized the way that I thought about life and the world. It was so romantic and beautiful. And I think ever since then, I've just kind of known about French women and their style and been drawn to it. Obviously, you have people like Jane Birkin. Our world is being revolutionized right now by people like Jeanne Dimas, who's kind of like the modern day Jane Birkin, who's capitalizing on all of her French, she's capitalizing on all of Jane Birkin's 1970s peasant blouse, bell-bottom jeans, floral tops, baskets kind of look. And I think it's really interesting that this look has kind of dominated, it's dominated the world right now. I spent time as a kid in Germany, and just getting to live that lifestyle really had a huge influence on who I am today as an adult. As a teen growing up in high school in Texas, a lot of those style questions kind of like my style sucked so bad. I was quite overweight, and all the cool girls in my school were they were thin and they could wear things that I definitely couldn't wear, and I didn't understand what fashion was for me, even though I was obsessed with reading fashion magazines and art magazines. And when I moved to Chicago, it was like my life just kind of radically changed, because I started running to the train and running to catch the bus and running to class, and I had to keep up with the people in this world-class city. It was a melting pot, and so many women dressed so beautifully, and I felt like I had to keep up with them. And so when I really started to learn about fashion and style and share that stuff with other people, it surprised me a little bit, but not much, to learn that the style rules and philosophies that I had developed for myself were actually those that you would find in France, in Paris. I love the way that they just look so casual and chic and confident, and they never feel like they have to put on airs for anyone. You know, they don't try to dress for anyone else but themselves. Their clothing is always sassy yet conservative, and for French women to show too much skin is really considered kind of taboo, and to wear clothing that's too tight is taboo. To look like you've tried really hard or that you've dressed up way too much it's not considered stylish. It's almost like slightly inappropriate for the occasion if you dress up way too much. So it's like they have to have comfortable shoes to run around and walk miles and miles and miles in the city, and they want their hair to be natural, their makeup to be natural. What I love about French women is that they celebrate being a woman. They're not trying to hide their femininity or they're not trying to be something that they're not. It's pretty much just take it or leave it as you see it, and I really appreciate that. But the French women are so confident because they don't downplay their femininity, and they also don't try to hide their imperfections. They don't want to look as if they are fake in any way. So their approach to beauty is extremely natural. They focus more on what they eat and how they take care of their skin and how they move their body than they do on trying to cover up or trying to appear to be done up. They just want to look naturally beautiful. French women are confident because they're committed to dressing their best and to dressing authentically and true to themselves. It's really, you have to think of it like there's no fluff, there's no pretense, there's no pretentiousness. It's just pure love of casual, beautiful, effortless style. And French women don't need to own a lot of clothes. They really just need to own a few things that they love and they wear for years and years and years. The style is the more important thing over the quantity of clothing that they have, and they need to always feel comfortable. For me as a woman, I don't really have a ton of time to spend on doing lots of stuff to my hair, on spending lots of time and money on makeup, and honestly, if I'm being honest, to spend lots of time on working out. The way that they're living is kind of lining up on every area. So not just the way that they dress, but the way that they hang out with their friends, the way that they eat their food, the way that they do their work, and the way that they vacation and spend time with family. Plus, in the United States, I feel like women are really scrutinized for their imperfections. I wish that in the United States we could adopt that jolie laid, that beautiful ugly approach where it's like, hey, you know what? We're not gonna hide that thing about you. We're not gonna encourage you to get plastic surgery or whatever. We want to emphasize that because it's the thing that makes you you. It makes you unique, and that is irreplaceable. Learning how to dress like a French girl isn't just about learning how to put clothes on your body, but it really becomes about how to love yourself, how to embrace your imperfections, your jolie laid, and how to start dressing from a place that is truly artistic, truly authentic, comfortable, and will last you through any season of life. I'm going to wrap this thing up for you, and if you have more questions, there's going to be a lot more information posted in the blog post that goes along with this video. I love you so much, and I hope that this video has helped you and at least inspired you to start thinking about your style, and I will see you in the next video.